the street, it's a street in a strange world. He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterings in orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. And I can call you Betty, Betty, when you call me, you can call me out, call me out.
Hello, everybody. Hi. So we're doing this new feature that streams to Facebook and YouTube, and I want to see. I'm not sure if YouTube is working.
What?
Right
First
now.
time's always fun.
First time is
Technical.
always hard. Baby,
Can
I know.
people in the chat? Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Are you guys seeing us on YouTube?
We're trying a new thing.
Should I look it on my phone?
Yeah.
I'm going.
What's up? I guess
Shannon,
we're live,
are you
guys. I
seeing
guess
us on
people
YouTube?
can see us on YouTube. All right.
I don't see it.
People in the chat. I can see you on YouTube.
Chris,
That's all we need to know. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the Barefoot Movement Variety Show. We didn't rehearse that. I'm sorry.
That was weird.
Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. As you see, big surprise that three of us are in a room together. It's the first time in a long time. So, if you guys have requests for the three of us, you're welcome to throw... Oh, see, we got one guy. Is everybody else waiting for it to start? I'm not sure.
It says it's not playing here. Very odd.
Look again.
Maybe we should put up the technical difficulties.
Oop.
Oh, well, it's playing there.
Katie just got it up on her phone.
It was like I had to click something different, though.
Maybe it like made a new event or something.
I think so.
Hang on. We're on it. We're going to send everyone to the other event.
Yeah. See, I had to scroll down and it says live.
So maybe you can't make events in advance when you do this?
I don't know.
You guys are so sweet.
Click
These
that
folks
link.
on YouTube waiting on us. We appreciate you guys so
What's
much.
happening on Facebook?
Yeah, we had
look
a
around there.
for those of you over on YouTube, we have figured out that for some reason it made
Hey.
a new link.
There's an echo in here. All right. Cool. Working on there.
All right. Hopefully you guys on YouTube can show up. So can we go see the chat?
It says it's waiting.
Yeah, I think you have to click a different link. That's what I did.
You
on my
shared the link. So you guys, I guess if they can't hear me.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete this one.
Okay. Well, while he's working on that, I'll tell you all about our stream tonight. We have a great show for you once we get it all squared away. Of course, we have some new videos for you. We're going to have a special giveaway. We also have Nashville songwriters Nick Nace and Chris Moyse on the show tonight. Nick coming up at 8:30 and Chris will be on at about 9:15. You may have noticed we're missing a fourth musketeer. I could talk more about that later when I'm sure everybody's joined us. But Alex was just unable to be here tonight. We'll talk more about that in a bit. We have some really good news. We have a brand new music video for Lonely Mississippi Blues that is going to debut next week through Diddy TV. And if you guys aren't familiar with Diddy TV, it's this wonderful broadcast network that is independent, and you can get it on pretty much any device that's connected. So you can get it on your computer, you can get it on your television as an app, TiVo, phones, and it's pretty much just a dedicated Americana music network, and they do a lot to support artists in our genre. And so they're going to premiere our video next week. However, if you are a Patreon subscriber, you guys have exclusive early access, and we added that today, I think. So you guys can go ahead and see it. And you can join Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and you get at least some of those things. And of course, there's different tiers. So head to Patreon if you want to see the video early. You can also wait until Monday. It'll be an online premiere on Monday. I'm going to pull up that card.
Let's pull up the card.
Here's
shall
a little
we?
card I made.
You can see this on our socials as well if you need a reminder. Online premiere August 24th with Diddy TV. And then it'll broadcast live on Thursday at 4 p.m. So the broadcast debut happening. That we're really excited about that. I'm going to be moving that day, so hopefully I can tune in. But if not, we're going to watch it live with you on our socials. So check that out, and then eventually it will be available on YouTube. But we do have a little sneak peek of it tonight. We figured we'd give you 30 seconds so you could see a little bit of what is on the horizon for next week. So here's a little sneak peek clip of Lonely Mississippi Blues debuting next week in its entirety on Diddy TV.
Mississippi moon, won't you hear my tune? I got no one to share these blues. Bluebird in the sky, can you fly nearby with a sweet song that I can use? I won't be worried while I'm sitting alone, taking my time, singing my song with these lovely Mississippi blues. Every time she leaves.
Okay, sneak peek. Sneaky.
Sneaky.
What's
Check
even
out.
going to happen after that?
You know, I found that place, that beautiful pond. This woman has this beautiful house, and she's got this pond and this dock and some kayaks and stuff out there, and I found it where you could rent it. So we went out there and filmed it, and then she told us that there's actually another famous music video filmed there. That song, it's a country song, if you're familiar with the kind of pop country stuff, that I'm Gonna Buy Me a Boat song by Chris Jansen.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually went and watched it. I was like, wow, it is the same exact place. They jump in the water. We did not jump in the water. Hate to spoil it for you, but that didn't happen.
The dog did. That was there.
Yes. I wonder if the dog made it in the video. Did he? I can't remember. There was a dog that was
Just have
just
to wait and find out, Noah.
absolutely thrilled.
She's never seen it.
Okay, Taladar says, was this a different mix than the album? No, I don't think so. Maybe it just, I don't know. Unless
Did it sound better or worse, Taladar?
Yeah.
That's
That's
what
the
we
real
need to know. How's Facebook chat doing? Anybody?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll pull it up. Let's see what,
Hi, everybody.
what y'all are saying out
on
there.
Facebook.
Yeah, we have the YouTube chat pulled up, and we're gonna check Facebook chat here and there. But if you really want to communicate, head on over to YouTube, folks.
Yeah, it's
That's
easier
where we
to
stream most of
see
the time.
your comments pulling up.
Hello, everyone on there. Yes, Alex is missing. He's busy working away at home, so he's not with us today. But we're excited to be streaming together for the first time in a long time with the three of us, at least.
Yeah, you guys are like, especially those of you who show up every week, or borderline family at this point. And, COVID has been tough, and Alex is the only parent in our group, and He's actually doing a crash course right now in computer stuff, and it was like 3 weeks, and it was extremely intense. So he just, and it's not done yet. It's like he's like right in the middle of it, so he couldn't.
But he sends his love.
He does. He already sent his love tonight.
So we got a donation.
Oh, wow.
And I want to let Katie.
All right.
Because she's never done this before. So Rocco Keys donated $50, and he said, "Love the sneak peek. Love y'all, Bonnie and Randy."
Thank you, Randy.
Wow, that is loud.
Yeah, thank.
I got aggressive. I'm sorry. It's too fun.
Thank you, Bonnie and Randy. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how many, because we were figuring out YouTube and Facebook earlier there, but if you want to join our Patreon, you can join for as little as $1 a month, and you can already see the Lonely Mississippi Blues video. It's up there. All kinds of fun stuff. We do special streams just there, sneak peeks of songs. It's really a fun place. So go check out Patreon if you like that. Another thing that is going on here is, and this is another thing to make this stream extra special, is that you guys recognize this room for where me and Tommy have always sat during these streams.
Sans couch.
Yeah, the couch is no more, but Tommy and I are moving. We're selling this house and moving back to North Carolina. We, as someone said, only parent for now in the chat. We don't have any announcements on that front just yet, but we're going to move back to North Carolina so that when we do start our family, that we'll have grandmas on either side, my mom and his mom, about 12 minutes apart, and so it'll just be great for babysitting. And anyway, but it's super bittersweet. Not only just because, Katie and Alex are 20-30 minutes down the road, but also this house ended up being such a blessing for our band for the last 4 years, because when we bought it, the reason that we chose this house was because there was a recording studio already in the basement. And, of course, we had to do a lot of work. We had to get equipment and stuff, but it was already set up, and so we did our Christmas album here. We did all of Rise and Fly, plus about 16 other songs that are going to come out over the course of next year. We have a new single actually coming in October. So we're just feeling extra sentimental tonight, since this is our last stream from the studio, which we affectionately called Box Monkey Studios. Tommy being the box monkey. You want to tell everybody that why?
It's pretty nerdy, but I will. So me and my friends in college played a lot of the game Super Smash Brothers, and I used to always play as Donkey Kong and carry around the boxes, and so they started calling me the Box Monkey. And that became my nickname, and it has stuck ever since. So.
Yeah, should I get the plaque so you can see it?
Well, it's in the video.
Oh, it is. Don't grab the plaque.
So I made a little slideshow just of some memories that we've had here. We've had, our producers stayed here. It's just been like so much music has been made in this basement. And even upstairs, we did a little bit of recording up there. There's a picture of that in the slideshow. So I just set it to our song At the End of the Day, which was recorded here. And I apologize in advance for all the pictures of my cats, but they end up on my shoulder a lot when I'm recording down here. So and of course all of our tune twists thus far, at least mine and Tommy's parts, recorded here, and then have been mixed here. It's just been a hub for the music for the last couple years, so we're gonna miss it for sure. But Box Monkey Studios will return when we get our new place set up. So let's run that.
Will return.
It's not the building; it's what's in the heart.
It's what's in the box.
We're in North Carolina. Someone said on Facebook. I got the Facebook chat up now.
We will be moving back to Granville County, where we grew up, and which is the sticks outside of Raleigh-Durham. You want to play that slideshow now, sir?
Let's play a slideshow now, sir.
Okay, let me get the tissues.
go.
Getting old, getting tired of the same old excuse. I don't know how much longer I can take this before I'm through. Sometimes truths they hurt, and I find them hard to say. And the truth is all we have at the end of the day. Doing all I know how to show the best side of me, but as soon as we're together, bitter is the side you see. Sometimes truths they burn, and they linger in the haze, and you can't take them back at the end of the day. I don't know where I'm headed. I can't see which way to go. But here I am, and here I will be till the waters overflow. Sometimes truths they hurt, and I find them hard to say. And the truth is all we have at the end of the day.
That was rude.
You guys, I'm not crying.
This is rude. Come on.
The sign at the end, Katie made that. She made that for Box Monkey Studios. So, and Tommy's sister made him the T-shirt.
Yep.
And like I say, it will carry on, just in North Carolina. So.
Rude.
You know, it's
I
just a
understand.
new beginning. You know, we're gonna have an awesome studio. Box Monkey Studios V2 will be here one day.
Where's my bed going though? Like, where's my bedroom?
Dude, I've already we're gonna have
She literally
the
does.
space. I already know these things.
She
you
showed
know.
it to me already. Bibbers is sad. My mom said. I agree, Bibbers.
Well, the good news is streams will continue, and you know we're probably gonna keep doing the Barefoot Movement Variety Show even once lockdowns are over. Maybe not as frequently when we're touring. You know, it might be tough to do them on weekends because a lot of times shows are on weekends, but we'll see. Loving you guys in the chat. Nick Nace, our first guest, saying, "That's just dust in my eye."
Agree.
All right. Well, why don't you guys shoot us some requests, and we're gonna go ahead and play a video. Earlier we were thinking it was gonna be hard to like with the bass play in this setup, so we did some like live videos earlier. But I think it's gonna be okay for us to play live together. We sound checked that as well. But here's a video we did earlier of every little thing, and it's just like right now, except we're standing up. So this was literally live about an hour ago. So
yeah,
we're going back in time.
Back in time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, we're back.
All right, folks.
Much happier after that one.
We had a request for pressing onward, Chris. We're gonna need to run over that, so we'll do it when there's a video playing later. But Bonnie asked for Wade in the Water, so we can do that one, and so we'll play that, and then we've got a video, a girl power duo video, to play for you, and then we'll be back with our first guest. So I guess I need the guitar.
A guitar.
Did you wade in the water?
Our other guest tonight. Got Big Larry COVID tested. He's negative, don't worry.
He's negative, but he's oh so positive at the same time.
What's up, Gene Rogers? Brandon Banks, how's it going, dude? Katie Curtis. Facebook.
I thought you were gonna say
Did
Katie
you drop
Curtis.
D this again?
I did drop D.
Can you guys see my slippers? I'm not the barefoot movement. They have pictures of bibbers on them. Not real bibbers.
You guys, if we're clunky, We're sorry. We're trying to read both the YouTube comments and the Facebook comments, and this is a first for us. For all you Facebook viewers, we've been doing these YouTube streams since March. Yeah, so we sort of were starting to get used to it, and then we throw something else into the mix.
That's what we do.
Bibber slippers.
Yeah, I'll take them off. I'll show you guys. They're not
Got
actually
her dog on them.
They're not actually her, but they look pretty dang close. Can I get cold feet? Okay?
Dennis Carter asked for circles. Yes, we'll do circles in a bit. All right. Wade in the water first. Here we go.
music playing.
That's right.
So I wanted to mention that there are a couple of tune twists that are outstanding.
They're outstanding.
And they will be outstanding. We have Ventura Highway fully funded, and we also have, I can't remember the name of it, but it's
Humble and Kind.
Humble and Kind, which some people might know from Tim McGraw. I think Lori McKenna wrote it. And we have not forgotten those. They will be coming up. I think we're going to try to get them done next weekend, but with Alex being like completely swamped right now, we just weren't able to get to them. But we do have, here's our girl power duo, and we're gonna play that. We'll be back with Nick Nace, but this song, we've done a Hazel Dickens and Alice Gerrard song before, and they just are like a wealth of incredible duo singing, and this one is real fun because we get to yodel a little bit, and we just get to, it's like the female version of Take This Job and Shove It. So hope you guys enjoy. This is Working Girl Blues, and we'll be right back.
Hey, 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 I got the early Monday morning working blues. I put on my ragged, worn out working shoes. Well, the weekend was too short, but I can choose. When the Lord made the working girl, He made the blues. Well, I'm tired of working my life away and giving somebody else all of my pay while they get rich on the profits that I lose, and leaving me here with the working girl blues. I need a working girl blues, and I can't even afford a new pair of shoes while they can live in any old penthouse they choose. And all that I've got is the working girl blues. Well, my boss said a raise is due most any day, but I wonder, will my hair be all turned gray before he turns that dollar loose and I get my dues? Lose a little bit of these working girl blues. Well, I'm tired of working my life away and giving somebody else all of my pay while they get rich on the profits that I lose, and leaving me here with the working girl blues. I need a working girl blues, and I can't even afford a new pair of shoes while they can live in any old penthouse they choose. And all that I've got is the working girl blues.
Working Girl Blues, and now we have Mr. Nick Nace in the house. Hello.
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 Nick. Coming all the way from the wonderful province in Canada that is called Ontario. I couldn't
Ontario.
remember which one it was. I was like, I've done it now.
Stupid Americans.
At least I called it a province, right? One of them
Yeah,
there
that's
states.
true. You're halfway there.
All right. Yeah, halfway. All right, so this is our good friend Nick Nace. Generally lives in Nashville, but he is hanging out in Ontario for now.
Laying low.
We usually start by just asking our wonderful guests to give us their life story in 3 minutes or less. So
Oh
why
my
don't,
God.
You give us a little...
I love that everyone says that. Everyone's like, excuse me? You could have warned me.
I have to give you my life in an elevator pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, starting now.
Yeah.
Where's the smooth jazz?
From Ontario, born and raised, little farm town. Graduated high school, went to New York City to go to theater school.
All right. I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Started a band, got married, got divorced, moved to Nashville.
Wrote some
And,
songs about it, I'm sure.
Wrote a few songs about it. Moved to Nashville, tour around everywhere. And that brings us pretty close up to date.
How did you guys meet?
I think we met through Chris
It
Moyse,
was
actually.
probably Chris, actually. Yeah.
I went to your
next
birthday party.
You did. You did.
And I
go to
didn't
my
know
birthday
you.
party. That's right. I remember. Oh yeah, I do remember this because you said, "Yeah, I just want to steal Chris's band," and then you did.
And then I
Pretty
did.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is me and our buddy Aaron Nelson and some other floatertons in there, but basically me and Aaron. But
Yeah, basically, you guys are the
Yeah.
linchpins.
yeah. So you've been hanging out in Canada. Are you writing? How is it up there? What's the feel? Are you playing music or?
Yeah, I've done, a couple of these things, and I did the Philly Folk Fest last weekend.
That's
and
right. How was that?
it was all online, but they did a banger job. They really made the best of it, for sure. And I've been writing a little bit and eating a lot and swimming a bunch. It hasn't been horrible.
Do you have any good stories that are coming out of this whole quarantine experience, or?
Yeah, a couple here or there. It's nothing. All just very, familial yarns.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Me and my mom walked outside today, and there was just a dead fish in the wicker chair. I don't know exactly why was a fish just dead in a wicker chair. I have no idea.
Intriguing.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
That is,
Mhm.
I mean, Halloween's not for a couple months. So
I don't recall angering any mafia members or anything. So
you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, they say.
So you just came out with a record in October of last year, right?
Yes, last October. Mm-hmm.
Wrestling with the Mystery.
Wrestling with the Mystery.
Tell us about
Yes.
that.
Yeah, just recorded in Nashville. John Latham. I don't know if anyone out there knows John Latham, but he produced it, a buddy of mine, and I think a couple hundred people heard it. So if anyone wants to listen to it on Spotify tonight, I'd certainly appreciate the spins.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, we'll go ahead and since Nick is in Ontario, he was worried about his connection. So
International.
he sent us videos beforehand, like we did last time with James, and so we're gonna move to this first video. And I think is there a little intro on the video about it, or do you want to set it up?
There's no story about the song, but the song, I had these friends, and they decided to run away and get married because their parents were horrible people, and that was kind of the inspiration for it.
Awesome.
All right, Nick Nace, everybody. Here is Dead Ends.
I really appreciate you joining me out there on the World Wide Web. Does anyone really say that anymore? I don't know. But I'm going to play some folk songs for you. I hope you enjoy. This first one here is called Dead Ends. In the parlance of the time, they eloped. Went on down to Mexico. Got married on the beach beyond her parents' reach. That's all that anybody really knows. I can only tell what I've been told. After their I do's, well, the trail went cold. No one's seen them alive since 1965. They just got in their beat-up car and drove. They told all their friends, you'll never hear from us again. Love means more than the color of your skin. Her ma and her pa flew down from Arkansas, but all they found was a road full of dead ends. I like to imagine how it went. A bunch of kids at picket fence. Sometimes you gotta find a way to leave it all behind before you can start to really live. They told all their friends, you'll never hear from us again. Love means more than the color of your skin. Her ma and her pa flew down from Arkansas, but all they found was a road full of dead ends. All they found was a road full of dead ends. Thank you so much. In my head, you're out there vigorously applauding, but perhaps you're just sitting there naked and eating a Jell-O pudding cup. I don't really know, but in my head, you're definitely applauding.
Back in my light.
All right.
We are here. We're back.
Hi, America.
That was
Not just America.
yeah, international. So that was
Around
a
the
lovely
world.
song.
I'm choking on a Reese's pumpkin.
Tis the season, you know.
If that's the way I go, it's fine.
Yeah, there's worse things. Yeah.
That's not too shabby.
Sorry.
Not too shabby. So, I just saw recently that you just released a single. What? Like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, me and my buddy Stephen Cooper recorded it on an old Tascam 4-track in my basement apartment, and I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely like more electric than your other stuff, which is fun.
Yeah, it's kind of a different vibe for sure.
Yeah. Do you think you'll make like more of an album with some more stuff like that, or you think you'll kind of
I hope so.
yeah?
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and do a whole record, or at least an EP with
Awesome.
on the Tascam, and just kind of get a different sound. I don't want to be, I love Americana, but it'd be nice to have a little bit of a different thing going on.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure. I dig it. I really like
Thanks.
the sound. It's especially listening to the record that came out in October, and the change in sound. I mean, it's not even been a year yet, so that's pretty cool. Like experimental thing.
Thanks.
Did you guys do that during quarantine, or you must have done it before? Oh wow! Because you were here for a while before you went up to Canada.
Yeah, we did it in the spring,
Nice.
and that was kind of like our quarantine project. Patrick Sweeney, the blues singer, had it
great.
sitting in he had this old 4-track in his basement, and so we just borrowed that from him and put on the internet. We need Maxell tapes, and got a couple of those, and then we were off to the races.
That's amazing. So
Yeah.
do you have plans to release anything more this year, or just still working on stuff? Hoping to get back to Nashville?
Yeah, I think when I get back to town, I want to get a couple more songs done and then kind of just put them out one at a time, and then have a record hopefully within next summer. Hopefully,
There's just no rules right now, you know.
there's no frickin' rules. 2020, no rules.
No rules.
Yeah, I saw. I shouldn't. This is a squirrel moment, but Tommy showed me this thing yesterday where someone unearthed a glass dagger that they found that was like from like ancient times, and somebody said like, save it for when the White Walkers come at the end of 2020 and try to kill us all. So anyway,
Checks out.
just look forward to that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that meme where it's like 2019. I take back everything I said about you.
Yeah.
I remember having this like big reflective moment of like, oh, this is gonna be a great new decade, which I think everybody did, but
We had a show on New Year's, and it was like we were
Oh,
on
yeah.
TV and stuff. And it was like a great thing. Like, this is where we were when the decade changed. You know, it was a good moment.
and then it was
Yeah.
all downhill from there.
I turned 40 in March, and I didn't think I was, a midlife crisis was not on my radar, but somehow a pandemic seems to have ushered that in.
Oh boy.
Did you write any songs about that? Turning 40 in a COVID lifestyle.
That's one of those songs where it'll come to you in like a year,
After you've like processed
Processed.
all of the feelings. Yeah, that's this year is like processing the feelings in the moment, because there's like you can't look ahead at all.
No.
It's like I feel weird.
Well, tell us about this this other song we have from you. What's it called? It's on here.
This is called Old Records.
Right. There it is.
I think most songwriters write a love song about one person they have loved very much, and I think I have achieved the almost impossible songwriting feat by writing a love song about everyone I've ever loved.
All right.
Nice. Here we go.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Bye.
This next one here, a friend of mine calls the Americana Mambo No. 5, and I call it Old Records. Catherine was from Georgia. Rebecca liked to sew. Jordan had two big cats, one named Cash and one named Crow. Lonely nights and sad songs remind me of so much, like Diane's crooked tooth, Steffi's gentle touch. My heart hums like a jukebox where their music never fades, and all of my lovers' old records still play. Jennifer adored me, warm words I couldn't hear. The only sound was Leah ringing in my ears. My heart hums like a jukebox where their music never fades, and all of my lovers' old records still play. faces dark and vague. They've all left their mark, like epitaphs on my grave. The needle and the groove, it's a delicate ballet, where all of my lovers old records still play, where all of my lovers old records still play.
And we're back.
Hello.
Good job, beautiful job.
Hello.
Well,
That
thank
song's
you
on the last
for having
record,
me.
right? That one
Yes, it's on the last record.
So you can find Nick Nace. We put his website in the chat, but on Spotify, on Facebook. You have a mailing list. I get your mailing list emails all the time.
Oh, good. Someone gets them.
All the interwebs. You can find this guy. Go check out his record that was released in October and that single that just came out. And support songwriters. And
Thank you, Nick.
thank you so much.
Thank you
Nick.
so much for having me, guys.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
cut to a I'm sorry, that Reese's, man. We're gonna cut to a video of that we did as a band. You guys will see Alex. We recorded this at the Purple Fiddle just outside their beautiful stained glass door
I
back
love that
in
place.
2018, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
most artists have been through there a time or two. My favorite olive tapenade in the world. There's usually a random dog running around upstairs, and that makes us happy, you know. So anyway, here's an old tune by the Dillards that we recorded there just for fun. All right, thank you, Nick. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Red squirrel leaves when the gray squirrel comes and the eagle nests alone. 100 miles from the wagon track is where I build my home. Fiddle and a bow and a firelight glow, you can hear that lonesome sound.
I'll leave behind my trouble,
Go the whole world around.
you guys, look at here. It's got a glare.
Finally.
This is the Barefoot Movement Rise and Fly. We're working on signing them. We're getting there.
There's a lot
halfway.
of them.
There's 300 of these suckers that we gotta sign, and we're getting there. But this is the time we're gonna give one away. But you have to be watch it on YouTube to comment in the chat and have the chance to win. So if you're watching on Facebook, just pull up YouTube on your phone or your computer, and then you can comment in the chat, and we'll give you some time to get over there. So if you want a chance to win a Barefoot Movement Rise and Fly vinyl that just came in this week, they'll all be signed. Limited edition, only 300 of these
Pull
ever
out
printed.
That thingy out of there too.
Oh yeah, it
They're
looks
so pretty.
looks really cool. The insert there, it looks so retro. We love it.
It's like
So-
we're a real deal or something.
Yeah.
So some of you've pre-ordered these. We're so sorry for the wait. But yes, as our friend Leanne said, you can still order. Just go to our website and you can order them.
Yep. So, Facebook people,
Facebook
head
people,
over.
go to YouTube
to
for your chance
YouTube.
to win one. We'll ask the Barefoot Movement trivia question here in a bit. So get your typing fingers ready, and the first person to get it right wins one.
Yep. All right, we're gonna play a song.
Yeah, we had a request for circles earlier.
Well, all right then.
Well, alrighty.
It is. We really miss
Oh,
Alex, but
right.
it is an absolute pleasure. Really, just to have Big Larry back in the room. Katie's okay,
It is.
but it's
I'll
Big-
just go.
yeah.
He can do it without me.
So, before we get into circles, let me announce some donations that we have missed. Ben in Boxford donated $25. Thank you so much, Ben. Anne Morozek donated $25 as well. And she said, wishing you much happiness on the move to North Carolina, Noah and Tommy.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see and hear what develops from your new adventure. Thank you so much. And finally, Kent Blackmer also
Thank
donated
you, Kent.
$25.
Thank
you
you,
so
Kent.
much, guys. Thank you. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to play cowbell for this one.
Okay.
You guys are on your own. Where do I pick?
The avant-garde version. It is your pick.
It's mine?
This is mine.
You sure?
Unless we switch it.
We might have switched it. We might have switched it.
I switch it the blue chip.
Adding into Shakespeare's. Can't you tell from my Shakespearean songwriting? Circles for Christopher, I think. You caught my eye as you passed by, and I was swept away like the summer changing into fall and the measure of the day. Tongue-tied, I searched my mind for something interesting to say, but I said to myself, first things first, 'cause I didn't even know your name. 'Cause I didn't even know your name. I didn't know your name. There's something about two people when they first meet. They can fix their gaze upon the ceiling of one another's feet. Just to look into each other's eyes, it's too much to endure. But I took a chance and looked up at you. You were looking at me for sure. You were looking at me for sure. Spinning round in circles, falling fast. Don't give a second thought to whether it can last. Spinning round in circles, fall apart. You saw what he was made of, but he still stole your heart.
That was
Circles.
Circles.
Been a long time,
everybody.
folks.
Last time I'm going to say this, Facebook people, head over to YouTube now.
Who wants to know some facts and trivia about the members of the Barefoot Movement? The only folks who know are familiar. Find it all out on Barefoot Trivia. Yeah,
Okay, so normally prize is just a sticker, but the prize this week is the big kahuna, the Barefoot Movement Rise and Fly
The big
on vinyl.
kahuna.
We had a question, who designed the album cover? Actually, we had this was on a t-shirt and we liked it so much that we just asked the t-shirt company, could we use it? So Future Shirts designed this.
Sure did.
It actually says that, I think, on the record. So if you ever wanted to know, it's on the back there. Anyway, for a Rise and Fly vinyl, the question is, what year did our first full-length album come out? We're talking Footwork.
We're talking Footwork.
What
folks.
year?
What
Footwork.
year?
What year did Footwork come out?
We haven't asked this question before, have we?
I hope not, but if so,
Maybe we did ask it. Was that our first question?
maybe, but then you should know. All right, first record. We're not getting the answer yet.
I think the first question was how many.
Okay, Leanne.
We have a winner.
All right.
And Crowley wins.
2011.
2011.
folks. Yeah.
Oh.
Second.
We got some close
Amy Dexter.
seconds.
I tell you what,
Jackson.
Amy, Dexter, and Jack Stone, let's send them some stickers or some consolation
All right, I'll
prizes.
You
send
got
you
some
guys some
stickers.
stickers.
Jack Stone.
So
I
send
know
us
him.
your, you can message us or email us your mailing address, and I will get those out to you on Monday.
Yes, and Leanne gets a copy of the Rise and Fly vinyl. And thank you guys for playing.
And you can still, if you didn't win, because, you know, like Leanne's the only one that won, you can go and order it on our website, and
That's
I will
right.
also send you one.
Yes, Katie
All
is
you have to
in
do is
charge.
order it and give us money.
Any
for it.
record that you get for this, sometimes we use a distributor, but Katie is the distributor for the Barefoot
Pretty
Movement
big deal.
Rise and Fly vinyl. So
I just got the vinyl shippers in the mail yesterday, and there's a lot of them. So the more you buy, the less I have to hold that in my house. So thank you for
Bye,
in
bye,
advance
bye.
for buying those.
yeah, Katie's got a birthday coming up next May, so
Next May.
just do all you can to make that
So-
birthday special.
So Gene Rogers on Facebook said May 29th, 2011, but you know his Facebook does not count. Did it really come on May 29th? That's my birthday.
It did. I remember
On your
Yeah.
birthday?
it sure
Wow.
did because I have pictures.
Something
'cause
I didn't know.
I made you. Well, I think technically that was our CD release show in Johnson City at the Down Home because I have pictures. I made you a chocolate chip cheesecake.
I remember that chocolate chip cheesecake. I tell you that
remembers
much.
Doesn't remember the music, but the cheesecake.
But it came out like the next Tuesday because albums are used to be they were released on Tuesdays. I think it's Fridays now. The industry decides these
Right.
things.
They
It's
release
Monday.
when I want them to.
All right. Okay, we had a request for Tobacco Road, and have we missed any other requests? Oh yes, Pressing Onward. We gotta practice that one, because that one we're not sure we know the chords. The guy that normally plays the chords isn't here, so we don't want to mess
You
it
could
up
do
too
a
bad.
no guitar version. That'd be interesting.
No guitar
I don't know
version.
if I remember how to play it on mandolin. It's been a while.
All right, here is Tobacco Road for my cousin Jack.
I'm gonna try and figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Taladar, I did have no drop frames on my end, so it might have been your machine, my friends.
All right, I'll kick it off.
Hold on. I gotta get my seat over. I took my quiver off to record yesterday, and since I don't leave the house, now I don't have anywhere to put my bow, so I have it on a chair right here. So I'm sorry if I don't break the downbeat.
All right, I'll kick it off. 1, 2, 3.
Broken down, rusty plow, driving by, I wonder how you came to be so. Barren fields, wasted land, the soil turned to sand. Where's all that used to grow? Where's all that grows? Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, yeah. There's a peace you'd never know in the calm before the storm on the old tobacco road. Times are changing, but it holds true. You gotta reap what you sow. You see what lies in front of you, and it's a long road to hoe. Here you are, and here we stand, looking out across the land, barefooted hand in hand. I wanna be young again, feel the leaves brush against my skin as I walk down each road. The dark night would settle, though I could barely see. All the stars light my way and see me safely home. I feel them staring right at me. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa. Times are changing, but it holds true. You gotta reap what you sow. You see what lies in front of you, and it's a long road to hoe. Here you are, and here we stand, looking out across the land, barefooted hand in hand. Honest living, honest men, they got their family and their friends, and that's all they're working for. 'Cause there's a heart beating still in the earth here in the will of every soul who calls this home. I call it home. Oh, 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 oh. Sun up to sundown, we put our faith in the ground on the old tobacco road. Times are changing, but it holds true. You gotta reap what you sow. You see what lies in front of you, and it's a long road to hoe. Here you are, and here we stand, looking out across the land, barefooted hand in hand.
Sorry for smacking you.
Yeah, her bow kept hitting me. I was like, what am I doing wrong?
All right, so we're gonna go now to another video, and we'll be back with our second guest,
But first.
Chris Moyse. And I also, I know you have to do that, but you should tell everyone what we're about to watch.
Oh, okay, it's my video. So I run a nerd channel called Box Monkey Studios.
Nerd channel.
And Box Monkey Studios is the studio but it's also my video game composition company, music composition company. And on our YouTube channel, we post covers of our favorite video game music on mandolin. And so I did one from a game called The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time this week. It's a very chill song, help you relax, got some summer vibes, some swimming vibes. It's called Zora's Domain. Here it is, folks. And we're live.
We're back with Chris Moyse. I have not seen Chris in a while, and his hair's a lot longer. I told him he looks like an eagle, like Joe Walsh or like
An eagle of
Glenn
the band.
Fry.
Eagles.
Right before this cut to video, we were all just talking about the Eagles and all that. I'm reading Warren Zevon's autobiography right now too, and it's all about like Linda Ronstadt and Glenn Fry and Don Henley and all those guys. But anyway, hey, yeah, thanks for having me here, guys. How are you?
The Laurel Canyon.
Welcome to our show. Welcome to
that's
our
right.
show.
Welcome to my humble bedroom.
It's
Good to be here.
Nice.
You're in Nashville, Tennessee, correct?
I'm in Nashville. Yeah, it's where I've spent most of the past 6 months of my life, as you guys
Same.
can probably relate to. Yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah, I feel that. So, I don't know if you watched earlier, but we always have our guests do a tell us your life story in 3 minutes or less, musical and or whatever you feel fit.
I think you should do like 13 seconds or less.
Oh, okay. That'd be overwhelming.
You have to give your entire like the just the big stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Born, school, music.
Yeah.
Married.
born, played bars at 14, went to University of Connecticut, played some music there, stopped playing music for a while, moved to Nashville, played
And
covers,
time's up.
then learned how to play. Oh shoot, almost had it. I mean, that's pretty much it. I pretty much just gave it to you, but yeah, no. I mean, long story short, I played sax when I was a kid, and then I decided guitar was probably a better way to you know, pick up chicks when I was in 6th grade or whenever that was. And
Nice.
definitely did not pick up quote unquote chicks anyway, but
Little
yeah, and then
chicks, you know.
yeah,
like
yeah,
you pick
chicks.
them up.
I went to
And
the
then they
it
grew
was the
into chicks.
Agway. It was the local barn by us, and I went and played with chicks. Anyway, and yeah, so I don't know. I went sometime in high school. I went and saw a dad's buddy of mine, and he basically, you know, similar to what I do now. Like he just got up and for like 3 hours played a mix of covers and originals, and I was like, whoa! And that planted a seed that I think it took probably until like a couple years after I moved to Nashville for me to be like, all right, I love songs. I've studied songs. I have to write some really crappy songs so that someday I can write some good songs. So yeah, I don't know. Fast forwarding a lot. Sometime in that time, I think around like 2016, I met Aaron Nelson, who's our drummer, my drummer, the world's drummer, and he's Nashville's drummer. And he introduced me to yours truly, Katie Blomars, and we made a record together. And then, I don't know, that kind of kick-started it all.
That was like, I think I met you the day we recorded your record.
Yep.
Like and then it was like, I feel like the three of us just had like a musical connection. It was like,
Yeah,
okay,
it was cool. Yeah.
I could be friends with these people. I like these people. We
It
can make
was-
music for a while.
It was just off like what Aaron had told me. And I really hadn't heard Aaron all that much before that either. But he was like, yeah, this girl Katie's dope. Like, just bring her in. It'll be great. And like, I was like, I hope so. But as
And
we
I
all
don't
know,
think I had played
Katie is
with him
dope.
that much either yet. So that was
Yeah.
pretty kind of him.
Yeah, you
But
guys
that's
played a
just how
couple.
this industry works sometimes.
That's Nashville sometimes too. But
So did you
yeah.
start? Did you start writing at a young age? Like just like writing, not necessarily songwriting, but jotting ideas down?
Oh, good
Or
question.
When did
People,
you decide to kind of put them into song?
yeah, because people always ask like, did you start writing songs at an early age? And like, I'm like, no. But yeah, I was always interested in like creative writing. Like, as maybe not the world's best student, I always got good grades in like English and language arts and things like that. But yeah, I had definitely had a penchant for that from a young age. And then sometime in high school, I decided to start writing songs. They were like in the Sum 41, Blink-182, Green Day vein. You know, we've all been there.
I saw Sum 41 in concert at Warped
Yeah, you
Tour.
did.
So
Yeah, you did. What
I don't
year
really
do you
remember it.
think?
I was still, I think, in middle school.
Okay. Sometime in the
don't-
90s?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe like year 2000.
No, it was
2000,
2000,
yeah.
2001, something like that. Because my sister was in college, and so I was like, I got to go with my college sister to see to Warped Tour and Sum 41,
That's a big
and then
deal.
I went crowd surfing during 311, and that was
Wow.
that was the coolest. But anyway,
So,
sorry.
so you peaked in 2001 is kind of what
Pretty
you're
much been
saying.
downhill
Same here,
since
man.
then.
Same
Yeah,
here.
haven't crowd surfed since. So what's the use of living? You know.
Yeah, there's not going to be much crowd surfing to be had for a little while anyway, but
No touching.
Unless we're all in bubbles, that'd be kind of fun. Like being a ball, like Flaming Lips. They did that.
that's what I was just
sometimes,
thinking, Wayne Coyne, yeah. I
And
was
I
at a
was
show
thinking-
once where he walked out in a bubble. You were thinking what?
I was in a marching band show in high school where a girl was in a hamster bubble like that. So that's how cool I am.
Oh,
Marching band.
That's what
that's
I
like
thought.
the most hipster thing ever. Like you did the bubble before bubbles were bubbles. I don't know.
So tell us about your record that came out at the beginning of quarantine and how you dealt with that.
Yeah, it's funny. I was listening to my friend got to interview David Ramirez. Do you guys know him at all? He's an Austin guy, songwriter. He's great. But he just released a record like I want to say like a month ago, kind of like deeper into pandemic, and it was like kind of a bummer and also sort of refreshing hearing him talk about it, where he was just like, I mean, you spend the past 18 months. I wouldn't say I haven't spent that long, but he spent the past 18 months like prepping for this record release, and then like who the hell plans for a world pandemic, you know? So I'm glad it was released at least on the early side of when all that started, because people weren't, I don't know, totally inundated with live streams and people being like, buy my crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that helped. Yeah, so it just was a strange time to do it, but I think like when all this is over, whatever that means. Like when we're on the other side of this, I'll do like a good tour to support it and all that too. But reception was. I don't know.
I feel like your CD release show was like right as everything started to shut, like mid-March, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I was scheduled to play that.
We didn't have. Yeah, we had. I'm trying to think now. There was a big one we were supposed to do at my buddy Caston's place. That was like the main release show, and I remember like a week before. That was March 23rd, and a week before he was like, "Hey, like feeling things out right now. Feels like maybe," and I was like, "Yeah, we can call it. Maybe wait a day or two and see." And by a couple days later, it was like, I don't know, the flames had risen. We were like, "Yep, not gonna happen." Hard pass. Don't really feel like putting my friends at risk, but
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Awesome.
But,
well, do you want to play us a songy song from?
I would love to play a songy song.
A songy song.
Yes.
But what song you
soggy
play
song.
for us?
I'm gonna do this is a song off the record. This is a song I wrote about a road trip in El Camino with one of Katie's friends. This is a song called Pueblo Dust. Goes a little something like this. Is the guitar coming through all right? It's making sounds. Okay, cool. Taking back roads to the interstate. Find me outside of Denton. I'll tell you the place. I'm always chasing around a story. You were looking for a friend. It ain't a bad way to begin. Couple bottles of wine. Sleep on the floor tonight. Pack up your El Camino. Right off the morning light. We got 3 full tanks, 10 cups of coffee, 20-some records to go till we make it home. It's Pueblo dust, dirt on the dash. The Arkansas rain soaks the bags in the back. Colorado cowgirl and a desperado she could trust, kicking up Pueblo dust. I'm running from a heartache, you run back to your own. We're sharing a bench seat on 2 different roads. When we lose our minds, some we need the state line, screaming the river. Will you curse about my speed? I'll have all I need. This Pueblo dust, dirt on the dash. The Arkansas rain soaks the bags in the back. Colorado cowgirl and a desperado she trusts, kicking up Pueblo dust. Every mile we drive, every exit sign leaves a little less road, a little more behind. Guess there's something about a woman driving a suicide machine, riding shotgun for God's country, that'll wipe the slate clean. That old engine dies, all that's left are the stories between us. They'll be covered up in Pueblo dust.
just the phone? Like, is he get mic'd at all? I mean, that's like the best just phone sound I've heard. If it's
Oh,
just
really?
phone.
I'm so relieved. It's not. It's actually through a mic, but I'm glad it sounds
wonderful.
audible.
It was very clear, lovely. I was,
Oh, yeah. Thank
I
you.
was so digging that.
Just a treat.
Just a
That was the only just a treat. That was the only thing I was worried about because it's on Skype, and I was thinking of like Skype calls and conference calls when it goes like grainy and like washed out. But cool.
I made a weird face at some point because did you guys hear that?
You
It
did.
sounded like what was
Like
that?
Like a big car.
It sounded like a
outside.
motorcycle ran through our brains and like I
It's
was like,
probably just outside my window because this is like Trinity Lane that runs right outside here. Now people
Gotcha.
know where I live too, but I don't think I have to worry about it.
Nice.
I'm at
Awesome.
10:42. No, just kidding. But, yeah. Hey, thanks so much for having me on here too, you guys. This is
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you wrote that song when didn't you go on tour with Frankie and Nick on that tour?
yeah. I went on tour with Nick. Nick Nace.
who was our earlier guest. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he and I have done a fair bit of touring together back when that was a thing. But yeah, we were on a tour in Texas. I think that's like my first like real tour that I did, and Nick kind of like took me under his wing and like grandfathered me in and taught me about touring. Mostly taught me how to drink on the road, but you know that's Nick. So.
Important.
And then yeah, Frankie randomly like was like, yeah, I'll come out there and meet you guys. But
Awesome.
I think that was a separate thing though, because that was when I was coming back from Kerrville and Frankie picked me up in Texas.
Oh, right.
Her
Tell us
ears
about
are-
that.
Yeah, we want to hear about Kerrville.
Oh.
For those who don't know, Chris is the 2017 Kerrville Songwriter Contest winner. One of them. There's
Nice.
5.
They pick 6, so it's like, are you really a winner, or are you just like one of like?
You are in my
You
heart.
are. I'm
You worked
pretty
with Dan
sure.
Navarro.
That
He's
sounded like I was
amazing.
fishing, but yeah, he was one of the judges. I know you guys are
Yeah,
buddies with him
we
too,
love
but
Dan, yeah.
yeah, that was an awesome experience. It was one of those things that was like so crazy to find out that I even got picked as a finalist. That I was like, whoa, like this is cool. Like just the history with it, like obviously like a lot of legends from like the 60s and 70s. It's the contest has changed a little bit, but like especially back then, it was like if you won Kerrville, like you were gonna be a big deal. And I'm playing from my bedroom, if that tells you anything. So
Everybody is.
Yeah, we
It's
all
fine.
are.
that's fair. That's fair. You make me feel better. But yeah, just to go down there was awesome. And then yeah, so I just went down and was like, hey, I'm not expecting much here, but I'll just go do my thing. The songs were written, so it was like, just go play the hell out of them, I guess. And
And
yeah, I
you
got
get
to go home.
tour too, right?
Yeah, they send you on like a 2-week tour, and it was a whole thing. Yeah, it was fun.
Amazing. And there was other songwriters with you on the tours, kind of like a.
Yeah, so they from 32 finalists every year, they pick 6 winners, which I every time I say it, I think is so funny because it's like, I don't know, we live in like capitalist America where it's like there's one winner, there cannot be 6. But yeah, so they like send you out on like this tour, and like everything's booked and lodging's taken care of, and it's like, I mean, a lot like you guys know the deal. Like you go and play house shows, and somebody's grandma's cooking in the kitchen and getting stuff ready for people to come, and a lot of that kind of vibe, which is great because they're folk songs. So you know, the rock arenas, unless I have you guys backing me up, isn't always ideal. But yeah, it was good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have to read this quote I read today from American Songwriter. I think it was about the last record, right?
Uh-huh.
And it says,
I mean, I
quote,
heard. I don't know. Whatever. You know.
It says, quote, roots thick and shadowy, guided by velvety vocals, a delicate ebb and flow. I just love that. Anytime somebody calls you velvety, that's like immediately a win in my book because I love velvet.
It's
But
also a lot
true.
of pressure when you're 2 gins deep, though, and you're like, shoot, now people think I'm velvety, so
You are velvety.
Bring on the velvet.
let's see how
I
this.
mean-
Yeah, bring on the velvet. That's my next
that
record.
record is amazing. It was a pleasure to be a part of it. But just the song, you and Nick both, you're just such good storytellers. It really just like pulls you in.
Thank you.
And with I remember the first time I heard Pueblo Dust, I was like, I felt like I was on that tour. You know, like I felt like I was
that
on the
makes
road
me
with you
so-
guys. And I just think that's a really hard thing to accomplish. And I'm really bad with words, if you couldn't tell from these streams. So
You're
I just
you're
find it
making my
really-
heart feel stuff, so it can't be that bad, you know?
Aw.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Get it off
Hearts
me! Get
feeling
it off!
stuff.
I haven't hung out with people. I forgot how to like feel and stuff. I'm like, ugh.
Feelings are weird.
We're all gonna be so awkward when we go back into like the real world after this. And we're like,
I still
how
am.
do we
I always am.
communicate?
Love it. Well, how
Lordy.
about another singy song for us?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
This is a song also on the record that Katie plays on. Both these songs she played on. So go check the record out, if not for me, at least for her. But yeah, this was me. I guess wanting to write a story song, like not a song about me, because a lot of my songs are narcissistic and egocentric. But this is about, I guess, long story short, like the people who live like on the coastlines and they decide to stay behind, like if there's mandatory evacuations when hurricanes come in and stuff. Those people fascinate me. So this is called Hurricane Blues. Trap the anchors, tripled the line. There's a gale blowing in Galveston tonight. Caught at the worst one since Rita, not 5. The evacuation roads took 100 Texan lives. 1,000 miles wide with a woman's name. As if disaster and beauty were the same. They leave behind the wrong kind of change. Sink my feet in the sand as it starts to rain. Oh Lord, Highway Square, yeah, I doubt you'd call it greed. It seems to me you've got a point to prove. What a mess you made, the more you say. The less I'm scared to lose. I made a modest living off these waters. Try to fill the space of a wife and daughter. The old shrimp boat passed down by my father. I'm old now like he was. That ocean likes to barter and oh Lord. Highway Square, yeah, I doubt you'd call it greed. It seems to me you have a point to prove. What a mess you made, the more you'd say. The less I'm scared to lose. I boarded up the windows, strapped the roof to the frame. What good's an empty house that only knows how to remain? And I watch from the porch as she draws near. Hear the sirens howl out on the pier. Feel a lot of things, not one of them is fear. It's mandatory's just a word, and I ain't leaving here, so oh Lord. Highway Square, yeah, I doubt you'd call it greed. It seems to me you've got a point to prove. What a mess you made, more you'd say. Less I'm scared to lose. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Beautimous.
As
Sorry
a
to end.
Carolina girl, I relate to that song. I was far enough inland that we normally didn't have to evacuate, but I did spend a couple hurricanes in hotels because I grew up in a trailer, and just every once in a while it'd get pretty bad, and I remember Hurricane Fran. It was like they said it looked like a tossed salad in my yard, like trees everywhere. So we spent we rode it out in the hotel, snuck our cats in there and everything.
Lordy. Don't we have and now we have like 2 hurricanes about to hit us at the same time, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, man.
2020, man. You never know what's coming for you, but
I know.
yeah, but thank you so much for having me,
Thank
guys.
you.
Yeah, it's
That
a
was
blast.
beautiful, everybody. Do you have a website we can share here in the chat?
Yeah, chrismoysemusic.com. My new record's called Bitter Ballads and Cynical Prayers. It's on Spotify. Katie's all over that thing, so check it out. And
It's
yeah.
just my face on it. That's what he said.
Yeah, she's my album cover. I didn't put her like musically on the record, but
No.
her visage is on the front though.
Well, thank you, Chris. We're gonna
Thanks,
cut
man.
to a video now of a song we did this week as a trio. Definitely something that we haven't done before is like a bossa rhythm on our show. It's a song called Our Day Will Come that I just think is a beautiful old song from the 60s. So here is our little jazzy tune for the night. And thank you, Chris. We'll see you later.
Bye, y'all. Thanks again.
Our day will come, and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy falling in love can bring. No one can tell me that I'm too young to know I love you so, and you will love me. Our day will come if we just wait a while. No tears for us. Think love and wear a smile. Our dreams have magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come. Our day will come if we just wait a while. No tears for us. Think love and wear a smile. Our dreams have magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come. Our day will come. Our day will come.
All right,
All right.
we're back.
Oh, I don't need to-
And I need to catch up on some donations, guys. I'm sorry.
Can I play something?
Yeah, what do you want to play? Here you go. So Bob K donated $50. He said, "Loved Working Girl Blues, Miss Alex and Justin.
Oh,
Blessings and North Carolina. Can't wait for whatever comes next for you folks. Thank you so much.
My rhythm is not good.
And Lori Smith donated $25, and she said, "Great show. Thank you so much, Lori." And Denny donated $15. Thank you, Denny.
Thank you, Denny.
Do a different rhythm for Denny. Come on.
Justin and I were joking that like every middle school kid goes with like pencils. So
Yeah.
that's my rhythm now because I'm a middle schooler.
Good work.
Well, folks, we're going to take advantage of the fact that we have the three of us here and play some more tunes. We had some requests, and we're going to try to play them. Some of them are extra tough without our fourth compadre, Mr. Alex Connerly. And if you're just, have just joined us recently, Alex, he needed a breather this week while he's in the middle of a computer crash course that was like 3 weeks long, and it was crazy. And also, I wanted to let everybody know that we're going to be taking a week off, and so we won't be back until September 12th. We'll post all about it and let everybody know, but Tommy and I are moving, and we just wanted to have time to get settled and then put, some more videos together for everybody for our next thing. But after that, we should be on schedule September 12th, and then I think the 26th, and so on and so forth for the foreseeable future. So that is the plan. And also, as we said earlier, Lonely Mississippi Blues video coming out next week. And if you like Lonely Sis's Mippy Blues, then you should get you a copy of Rise and Fly on vinyl from our website. And hopefully when we come back, we'll have some of those tune twists that we are still working on. So someone asked, why North Carolina? Bill, Tommy and I are from North Carolina, and we both of our parents live in the hometown that we grew up in. So we're gonna move there, and in the next couple of years, hopefully, have some babies.
What now?
You haven't heard? This is the plan. Anyway, how about we had Second Time Around a long time ago?
We have a video for that.
I know, but let's just do it.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 1. Shannon, for the request. Okay, well, we had a request for a song by a new friend of ours. We posted a while back, one of the tune twists that was requested was All Right For Now by Tom Petty. And Katie and I had sung that song together at the Hillside Album Hour at Merlefest. And we loved singing it together, so we made a recording as Barefoot Movement doing it. And a guy named John Scott found it online. And John was a promoter, and he knew Tom Petty and was very influential in getting Tom Petty's music on the radio back in the early days. So he wrote a book about it. I think it was My Life with Tom is what it's called. And he sent us a copy. And as soon as we get moved, I cannot wait to read it. And so we're gonna do this song for him. I don't think Tommy's ever played this before on guitar. Have you? Okay. So we'll do
once.
our best. We haven't practiced it. We haven't sung it together since we did the video, and that was in 2 different places. So
really, the album hours last time we did it together.
Let me get a quick donation shout out. Jack Stone 23 donated $50. Said good luck on the move. Thank you so much, Jack.
Boom, boom, gak, 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 gak.
Boom, boom, gak.
Should I add one?
Yes.
Probably what mine sounds. All right.
Good night, baby. Sleep tight, my love. May God watch over you from above. Tomorrow I'm working. What would I do? I'd be lost and lonely if not for you. So close your eyes. You're all right for now. I've spent my life traveling, spent my life free. I could not repay all you've done for me. So sleep tight, baby, unfurrow your brow, and know I love you. We're all right for now. We're all right for now.
Sorry, I realized we forgot one of the choruses.
So
Yeah. So, dude. Oh boy.
If you'd like to see the real version, go to our Tune Twist category.
Yeah. On
Or
YouTube
the Tom
channel.
Petty.
Okay. Now we had a request for Martha's song. Had one for yeah, I think we would completely destroy Pressing Onward if we tried it. Unless you did it without guitar, which would be really weird, the trio version.
right. Somebody said Bill asked if we're staying together after the move. I'm leaving these fools.
No, we
Solo
are staying
career.
together.
Oh, we're totally gonna stay together. Yeah, I mean only thing it's gonna affect really is touring, and it just means we have to do better tour routing planning, just figuring that out. But pretty much it just means an extra day of travel, probably for me and Tommy, just to meet up with them most of the time. So we'll work it out, and hopefully anyway, things will be we want to be back on the road. That's the thing we really want, and that'll be the thing that we have to figure out the most. But otherwise, this is not the end of the Barefoot Movement. Taladar asked for "Let's Stay Together." Times are good or bad or happy or sad. That's all I got. That's as much as I know from the infomercials, because I love infomercials. I really do.
Somebody said someday too.
Yes, someday. I was thinking, what could we do that's like, because Someday and Martha's Song are both pretty slow. Do we have any we could play that are like?
Well, this is the last stream. We're gonna end out on like a sad note.
Sad.
Stop.
Someday's hopeful.
Hopeful. A hopeful note.
Let's do. Can we do shuckin'?
Sure.
Do fiddle tune.
We're doing that last.
We'll play fiddle tune and then. Well, maybe we'll do Martha's Song, then shuckin'.
Sounds like sounds like a little bit like that was that TV show, Quantum Leap.
I have no idea.
Something like that. Maybe it wasn't Quantum Leap. Anyway, sorry. What are we playing?
Let's do Martha's Song.
I thought we were doing shuckin'.
Back up here, so.
No, Martha's Song, then shuckin'.
All right.
I think Bill asked for Martha's Song.
Ready?
I don't come in for
There you are in green, you're green and your face is young like mine. But all of your youth has been green in truth. You've lost so much time. From this hospital room I care for boys whose names were called to fight. He's barely 18 and he's looking at me when the light fades from his eyes. So life's in my hands, I won't give up. Do all I can to see it through. At least one more day, but I am slipping away. So now I don't get close anymore. I'd rather be alone. My heart can't take any more of that weight after you didn't make it back home. So sad to be now, why am I how and low? I try to be strong. This burden I bear keeps me over there, and I don't know how to move on. I am haunted by the words that you said as you cried out. Your tears turned to many, your last request. Remember me, but how could I I went to the wall to find your name, searching the rows upon rows. Down on my knees I whispered, please forgive me for letting you go.
Well, all right, before we get to our last tune, we have a couple more donations to announce. Katie, would you like to play an instrument?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What would you like to play? Here.
Can I play that thing?
No.
Yeah, it's been hiding. We got this in Africa, the kora. It's pretty. I mean, you can play
I'm not
it.
gonna touch it.
It's probably.
I'm a little afraid of it.
We haven't tuned it since we got back from Africa in 2016. So no.
We'll play the Sacred Rain
2014.
So, John Scott donated
Aw,
$25. He said, "Love you guys. Thank you so much,
Thank you, John. You turned the wrong way.
And JR donated $50. Thank you so much, JR. And hello to Keith and Cindy Abbott on Facebook. How's it going, guys?
friends.
They wanted to hear Martha's song as well. So.
Oh, good. Okay, well, actually, earlier this week, we had someone comment on our show announcement of who our guests were, and I think they said that they were in Iowa. And as some of you might know, they had some really terrible storms there recently. I can't remember what it's called that starts with a D.
Derecho.
Yes.
My mom thought I made that up because they got him in Illinois.
It was just an unbelievable storm, and they've just had so much destruction from it. And they said that they would love to hear something hopeful. So Katie and I sang this song Someday together that I wrote, and it's going to come out next year, but some of you might have heard it just from, seeing us live. And I wrote it during a difficult time in my life just to, inspire hope in myself, and I hope that sending this out to you guys in Iowa and everybody that's had to deal with all that destruction lately. We know there's some fires coming back in California. It's just all kinds of reasons for us to work even harder to try to spread positivity, because it's so easy for it to just slip through your fingers these days, and it's still there if you look for it, and we're honored to bring you a little bit of that tonight. So here is Someday.
I know there's always a reason why these things that hurt, they keep you alive. But I have faith and I believe you have something waiting for me. Someday. The sun is gonna rise and stay. Rise and stay someday.
All right, folks, and that will do it. Good night for the last time from Box Monkey Studios V1 here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And we will see you back. We're going to give you all Labor Day off. So we will see you back the weekend after Labor Day when we're set up in our new space, September 12th. And in the meantime, Lonely Mississippi Blues comes out next week. So the video, that is. So can't wait for you guys to see it. Go join our Patreon if you'd like to see it early. And stay tuned for more Tune Twists and much more upcoming. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.